Welcome to another Smiley Minute. I am currently on I'm on my tour bus, and I'm in Ocala, Florida. Sounds like you're choking on something every time. Ocala, Florida, which is just south of Georgia and just about a mile from the sun, which is why my face is so red, because I just got through running. I'm not bragging. I did a 1K. But yeah, so I'm in Florida, which is ironically where most of the Smiley news comes from, but not this time. Speaking of, let's get to the news. A man in Broward County, Florida, was arrested because cops found a bunch of cocaine hidden in his hair. Dude, it's blow dry. Not put blow in there and then let it dry. This next news item is crazy. Deanne Carson, an education expert, says parents should get their babies' permission before, wait for it, changing their diapers. Obviously, the funniest part of this story is that she's considered an education expert. I mean, everyone knows kids are obviously in charge of the family once they turn like 4, but can't we parents be in control for the early years? And I'm not just picking on babies. Like when I'm 87, I'm giving my full consent right now for my kids to change me. Especially you, Trent, okay? Because I want to get a chance to get you back for whenever you were 2 and I was changing your diaper and you... Anyway, I'm very respectful of other people's opinions, so I'm actually asking Deanne Carson if we can change her right now, because she sounds like she's full of... Someone named Sarah S. sent in this news item. Shelby County, Alabama, Brandon Smith was arrested for stealing a bulldozer from a John Deere company and, wait for it, driving it through a Walmart parking lot. The article didn't mention if alcohol was involved, but at this point, do we really have to print that? Okay, Brandon, if you're going to steal a vehicle, pick one that can outrun the cops. Man, the cops are going to chase me. Also love that he felt the need to drive it through a Walmart parking lot. I bet he called his friend and was like, "Hey, I just stole a bulldozer." And his friend was like, "Well, you can't get more redneck than that." And Brandon was like, "What? Hold my beer." Speaking of Sarah S., prisoners in the DR were actually busted because they were caught running an illegal diamond mine from underneath the jail. What tipped off the authorities? Prisoners whose sentences were up, they didn't want to leave. They just said they wanted to pay their debt to society, and they thought a couple more years ought to do it. Oh, in Denver, 3 people were bitten whenever they tried to take in 3 stray kittens, which would make you feel sorry for the people if you don't know that the kittens were actually wild bobcats that were trying to get away, which those 3 people did not know. One lady said that once she was bitten, she was twice shy. That joke would have killed in the 90s. No, actually, she said once she was bitten, she started thinking, you know, oh, you started thinking then? Okay, that's when you started thinking. Anyway, she was like, not before grabbing a wild animal? Okay. But she said that she started thinking it was odd that the kittens had really small tails, so she decided to look them up on the internet, and she discovered they were actually bobcats. So the internet saved her life. Thanks again, Al Gore. What is with these outdated joke references? And finally, the strangest news item came from John Pate, who sent in that people put sunscreen on their eyeballs so they could look at the solar eclipse. Now, this news item seemed to be a little too stupid to be true, so I actually did some fact-checking and research, and I found out that, yes, people are stupid, which is why I love doing these Smiley Minutes. So you guys keep sending in strange news at bob@bobsmiley.com, and as always, I hope you guys are smiling a lot, or at least for a minute today.
A Smiley Minute? Huh, that'll be the day.